towards them. I know in Mountain, Mountain Center is also got rough times. Got to be careful out there. K6 B&E, Bonnie.
Yes, Rick, you are correct on that. All of Southern California is closed. Any national forest whatsoever. So you were right there. And, just be safe. And I live up here in a wildfire zone. My fire insurance is very expensive, but it's worth it to live up here. So I'm just hoping, everything stays good here and that I don't have to evacuate. But let me reset. So for those of you on Echolink and your audio's really low, so like Mike, you said you didn't know how to adjust it, but on your screen, go to the three dots at the top right of your screen there on your phone. Click on that, and you'll see three selections. So click on Settings, and if you scroll down, you'll see Sound and Microphone Gain. So you click on Microphone Gain, and it gives you can check off. Mine is set on 0 dB. So you can move it up to +6, +12. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of volume, but I'm not sure. I'm not the expert. But the audio is still very low on Echolink, and I know eventually they'll get that fixed. Everything eventually gets fixed for the better, and that's why we donate to Keller Peak Repeater Association to keep things running awesome. And there's always going to be technical things. So just be patient with the low audios, and we'll get it. Eventually, everything will get fixed. That's all I have for this round, guys. Kilo 6 Bravo November Echo.
Thanks, Bonnie. WW6 EMT, David.
Good evening, Red Eye Net, WW6 EMT. Well, I got off work and went and visited my mom and stayed there for a little while. Got home and took care of some stuff and had to play with my dog, and that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm just going to do a bunch of errands because I'm off. It's 76 degrees here, and it's really smoky and ashy. A lot of ashes coming down. So it's kind of nice. I'd love to be able to open up the house, but can't do it. We got all the smoke coming from the fires. Really sad thing. Other than that, it was a great net last night at 8, from 8 to 8 or to 9 or whatever. I was kind of so frustrated with whatever. I ended up in a good spot at work, and I was able to look up my radio and figure out how to play with it some. So I'll probably text you, Rick, with some stuff, and if that's okay, and then just get back to me on it. But I'm going to figure this crap out one way or the other. Now I'm on it. Other than that, I'll wait till the second round. Back to you, Rick, WW6 EMT.
All right, thanks, Dave. Nothing like being on a mission, and I understand, and I understood yesterday the frustration, and it's the same reason that I have looked at the different ways that organizations deal with emergency communication, and I like to take the best of all of them because, I don't think anybody has a coined the I'm the best emergency communication center there is. I think everybody has a learning curve. Some are higher up on the learning curve while others are still struggling. So, it helps to be able to bring that all together to help others, to mentor, to Elmer as necessary. But whatever you need, anytime you need something, give me a holler and I'll do what I can. KC9 RDS. Mike, good to hear you out there.
KC9 RDS. This is full blast, as loud as I can make it. Doing well. Sorry to all those fires. And I might have picked the wrong time to come over, but I figured I'd come over and at least say hello. I'm doing well. Alice is doing well. And just moving along up here. I don't want to take anything away from the net.
KE6PPP.
I want everybody to stay safe, like Bonnie was saying. So I'll try checking in another time when you guys aren't so busy with fires. But we're doing well, and it's great to be here and hear everybody. KC9 RDS, back to Rick, CTT Net Control.
You're fine, Mike. There's no issues. We're good to go. If you'd like to stick around for the second time around, your audio came up a little bit, so it's not a struggle to hear you. So stick around. It's good to hear you and come back in. This is KK6 Charlie Tango Tango with the red eye. Let's go up there to the top and start again with KK6 Echo Delta Echo Marlin.
Kilo 6. Echo, Delta Echo. Marlon here in Reno, Nevada. Well, it's good to hear Mike and Billy. We heard him every day for a long time, and it was the same Mike that I remember. He was the car painter up there. Where's your Mike? And good to hear your voice, that you're doing well. And I made a mistake on. I spent a lot of time on Word, Microsoft Word, writing stuff, and some reason I went through the wrong thing, and I tried to get it back to normal, where I just have one page right in the middle, rather than one page extending for the entire width of my screen. I'll figure it out, I guess. And after our first night on the HubNet Sunday at 8 p.m., Rick, it was kind of good that we had all this chaos with the Echo Link, and we started in chaos, and we're gonna make things better. So hopefully, I'll find a way to learn more about ham radio. I've had my ham radio license for a while now, and as I mentioned before, I may be a general, but I'm really a corporal. All right, Kilo 6, Echo, Delta Echo, back to you.
All right, thanks, Marlon. Your audio, I didn't have to turn it up. You were okay there. And actually, you weren't one of the ones with the problem, so you're good to go there. KM6 OJB, Joe.
This is Joe, KM6OJB, round 2. So, tomorrow I got planned to take the last couple of items out of Mom's house and over to the Salvation Army. One of them is a China hutch. That thing weighs a ton. And I'm hoping that between my son, my brother, and myself that we got enough muscle to get that thing out of the house and in the truck. Anyways, that and the love seat, that's it. That's all that's left. And I hope this cool weather sticks around for quite some time. Tired of that 100-degree plus stuff. But the phone says it's going to be in the
low 90s for the rest of the week. We'll see if that holds up. Anyways, I don't have anything else to add, so this is Joe, KM60JB, 7-3's all. And Mike, it's good hearing you out there. I've been wondering what happened to you. Back to Rick. All right, good night, Joe. And if that is in, I think you said Rialto. If you need one more person, let me know, and I might be able to break away and come and help you. So just keep me in mind if you need more help. Let's continue with KK6 ULC, Mike.
Howdy there, Rick, and everybody on the Red Eye Net for the second time around, the 73 round. I am on our IRLP now. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Better than Equalink, yes?
Yes, it's better than your first transmission.
All right, thanks a lot. And when Bonnie was telling me trying to adjust everything, I don't have a control on there. I looked, and there's nothing under volume. I did check. Maybe on the after the net, she can tell me how to do it again, but I couldn't find it. Oh well. And that's really about it. Had a nice time in California. Saw some of my kids. Saw the great granddaughter, which is really nice. I like that. That's a great granddaughter. I'm so old. Other than that, great night, Rick. And I'll pass it back to you. Thanks for doing it. KK6UL3.
All right, thanks, Mike. This is KK6 Charlie Tango Tango, and you're listening to the Red Eye. KE6 BPZ, Carrie.
Well, second time around, KE6 BPZ. Sounds like everybody's had a fairly same day as me, dealing with that smoke. So everybody have a great day tomorrow. I hope that smoke does blow away. They were talking we're supposed to get some high winds. Santa Ana is supposed to start up and blowing all this out to sea. We'll see. We'll see. Everybody, good night. 88. And Rick, thank you for doing the net. K6 BPZ.
Good night, Carrie. Take care. KD6 JBL, third time.
Yeah, I noticed that third time around. CT Rick, 86JBL. Not much to add. It was smoky even around here. I guess our winds shifting those smoke around from everything in a circle. Filled up the basin and up in the high desert, what have you. So, interesting. Well, burn off this fuel and maybe we won't have such heavy fires in the future. I can't think of a thing else to say except stay indoors, stay hydrated, and be careful. 73 the group, 88 is the pretty ones. KD6 JBL, back to you.
All right, good night, Jerry. KI6 FHV, Alex. Sounded like Alex was going to take a standby for the rest of the evening, so we'll do N5 ZLW.
Well, hello again, Rick. I think they're done Justin for the night on the audio, but you know what's going on is the Kodak audio to IROP and the Echolink to Echolink sounds great. Everybody sounds good, but to analog, the audio to the repeater output might be low. So, anyway, good hearing Mike from Billings, Montana coming in there. Haven't heard him on Keller Peak in a coon's age a long, long time. So, and he sounded great. Even when you said he was low on the digital side, he sounded all right. So, I looked at your webcam up there from the vault. It looks like the fires aren't as high. Dennis was telling me flames were like 500 feet high the other day. I don't know which webcam that is, but the flame looks distant, looks low. So hopefully that's on the rebound out there. So good net tonight. and I'll turn it back over to you. Appreciate you calling it N5ZLW.
All right, Pete, and thanks for the workaround on the past evenings. And good to have you out there for that, to help us out every once in a while. I know you, I think you kind of enjoy that stuff, so it's good that a lot of people do things that they enjoy, but it actually benefits. Everybody benefits. The person that enjoys doing it benefits, and the people that get to use it benefit, and that's a good thing. K86, JSN, Ray.
This is K86JSN, Ray and Crestline. Well, we had a little bit of a fire scare in Crestline today. I got noticed that a text that there was a fire in Crestline on Old Mill Road. So when I checked on it, boy, they had jumped right on it and stopped it at the 200 by 200 foot area. And what I read on the website was they had established a wet line completely around it, which I was glad to hear. The wind coming up is not a good sign for the conditions that we're in right now. I heard about that. But anybody interested in looking at incidents in the local mountains, particularly fire incidents, and by local mountains I mean the ones that I'm in on Keller, Peak, Peters, and Lapeer, Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, etc., Big Bear. There's a website called SoCalMountains.com. SoCal, S-O-C-A-L, SoCalMountains.com. And it really is quite good at keeping me updated on the El Dorado fire and other things as they happen. Another interesting thing that I found today, just ran across it in the news feed, some guys that were backpacking up in the area of the creek fire and realized there was trouble up there because they could see trouble and had to figure out which way to go. The only way they could do was walk out. So there's a good story in the San Francisco Chronicle that details their adventures on how they got out. They all made it out and did well. But it's really good. It's really a good story, and you can, anybody interested, you can find it easily just by Googling "hiking out from the creek fire." Those exact words, it'll take you right to it. Story in the Chronicle, quite interesting. K86 JSN.
All right, thanks, Ray. And maybe we'll start a Facebook. Like I said, this is stuff that we should have that people can go to right away. That is common knowledge for the folks up there in the mountains, but it's not common knowledge for us down here. And that would be a way to also direct people away from using the frequency when, if they've got internet access, they can easily see more readily what's going on. Because what happens a lot of times is you have somebody that's explained something, it took 5 minutes to explain it, somebody else comes up on the frequency 10 minutes later and asks the same question. And it'd be much easier to say, go to SoCalMountains.com and you'll see the information right there. And then you're done. It's real easy. Good to go, Ray. Thank you for that. KE6HSY, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm still here. This is KE6HSY. I noticed one thing when I was playing the golf. The desert from Table Mountain looked pretty clear, and then as I went along, it started getting darker, like a cloud bank moving in, like, wow, all the smoke. I feel sorry for the people out there. Not too much more to add. I'll talk to everybody tomorrow night. K6HSY.
All right, thanks, Bruce. Yeah, the wind and the way it comes over the high ground or through the draws through the middle of the high ground definitely play havoc with judging where the wind's going and where it's taking it next. So that's where you gotta leave yourself plenty of space for being able to judge what your move is for safety reasons. Thanks, Bruce. KB6HZQ, Steven.
Okay, thanks, Rick. Yeah, I've been listening to everybody there. We too had the
smoky atmosphere up here. There were some winds. Saturday we had what my wife called warm snow, which was all the ash coming down and stuff. And I think it was Bonnie. I'm really bad with names. Sorry, everybody, if I get it wrong. Said something about the insurance. Yeah, my fire insurance is high here too, so I know how she feels about that. And I do feel for the folks at Forest Falls. This is their second fire in almost as many weeks that they have to worry about. Same thing with the folks at Oak Glen. So, we do say a little prayer for those people and all the people affected by the fires. Back to you, Rick, KB68ZQ.
Yeah, it's one thing to say, oh, there's a fire, but these weren't little fires. I mean, they were substantial, and you got to say it like this: there's a fire, with a little bit more enthusiasm, because there's definitely, it's not just there's a fire, it's inconsequential. There's some big consequences to these to Southern California mountains burning down. Let's go to K6B&E, Bonnie.
Well, that was quick. Short net tonight, I guess, huh? Good to hear everybody. I haven't heard Mike and Billing for a while, so good to hear you. And everybody else? I'm watching Netflix, of course, or actually right now I'm on Hulu watching The Last Ship. Started watching that several years ago and stopped, and there's several more seasons. So I was like, yay, I found something to watch for a while. And there's a little bit of ham radio going on in that series. The commander of the battleship, his dad has a cabin somewhere and had a ham radio, and they were trying to get a hold of people, and it's pretty interesting. But the show is called The Last Ship. It was really nice. And yeah, Mike, it's just, when you're on your phone and you're on Echo Link, the top right corner of your screen, you'll see 3 little dots. And you click on that, and you just follow the prompts, and you'll get to a place where you can adjust the dBs. Anyways, I'm feeling sleepy now. It's really cooled off, and the breeze came through, and it's nice. Even though it was smoky, it's a nice, cooler day. So talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And everybody take care. Be safe. Hydrate. This is Bonnie up in Wrightwood, California. K6BNE 73.
All right, good night, Bonnie. This is KK6 Charlie Tango Tango with the Red Eye. WW6 EMT, David. WW6 EMT, David. Nothing heard. KC9 RDS, Mike.
Yeah, Rick, would it be okay to take a couple seconds here and ask Bonnie again, because I don't have the 3 dots on my screen. She must have something other than iPhone. iPhone doesn't have that.
KC9 RDS, Mike here, Billings. I got you guys hooked up to my flat screen TV and a surround sound. I got you up about 34 dB. I can hear everybody. So I got to figure it out here. I'm doing fantastic. It's good to hear Marlon, Bonnie, Pete, and a couple other people, Jerry, everybody. But I'm doing well. And Marlon, I'm doing a career change. I only paint for friends and family. No more colored boogers or getting high off of paint. I don't do that anymore. But other than that, I'm doing fantastic, Rick. And sounds like you guys are all pulling together, and I'll have to come over here and visit more. And every once in a while, I'll come over and see how you guys are doing.
The time is 2300 hours.
People were asking about me, and the dogs are doing good. Everybody's doing good here. And I love ham radio. So, KC9 RDS, back to Rick, CTT Net Control.
All right, thanks, Mike, and again, thanks for coming in and giving us an update. This is KK6 Charlie Tango Tango. We've reached the end of the second round. Let's see if there's any later missed check-ins.
K1MWY.
All right, K1MWI, send it.
Well, good evening, Rick and Group. K1MWI. Jim in the Riverside. Yeah, woke up to ash on the windshield and a good choke in the lungs. That continues falling all day like a very light snow. But, joined a friend for a barbecue tonight, and yeah, I'm stuffed and almost comatose. So, end of the net. Sorry I missed most of it, dozing in and out, but 7-3, stay safe, and don't breathe the white stuff. K1MWY.
All right, thanks, Kim, and hopefully I'll get in touch with you tomorrow. This is KK6 Charlie Tango Tango. I think we've done the damage that we're going to do here this evening. Again, if you would like to contribute to this fine repeater, think about renewing or taking out your first membership with the Keller Peak Repeater Association. You can find the membership application at kpra.net, kpra.net, and go under membership, and the application is there. If you want to wait till one of our functions, I usually bring, and I was lucky, I printed out new or more membership applications, and we got a few at the brunch up in Wrightwood this past Sunday. So with that said, folks, be safe out there. If you're going anywhere near the mountains, make sure that your area that you want to visit is open. If you have friends out there, make sure that you check on them every once in a while. Do a safety check, make sure that they're okay, and maybe if they need any help, you might be able to help them out. Because it's going to be a rough one these next few days. We'll see what it brings, but be careful out there, be safe, and have at least a couple plans. KK6, Charlie Tango Tango, clear for the evening. Good night, everyone. 7-3.
sound like you normally sound. You sound okay. Thanks again. Thanks for hanging around. I'll give you a call on the second time around. If you're there, fine. If not, it's okay. After Kim, let's go to KM6 SKS Dave in Rialto. Dave, you out there? One more after Dave. All right. Bottom of the list is N6 KJAA Jim in Apple Valley. I could say world famous Apple Valley, but he's going to save that for Matt. N6 KJA, you out there? Right, that is the bottom of the list for the afternoon party. With that, let's see if we have any missed or late check-ins with IRLP, Echo Lake, RF, or even 2 cups on a string. Anybody else want to check in before we go back to the top for a short list?
KM6 PGV mobile. Kilo Mike 6 Papa Golf Victor.
All right, I got it that time. Thank you very much. Kilo Mike 6 Papa Golf Victor. We'll come back with your name. I'm pretty sure I talked to you before. And go ahead for the first round of the afternoon party. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just on my way back up to work. I've been out and around. Handle here is Ian. So yeah, just been. I'm a truck driver, so I've checked in here once or twice before. So yeah, was able to have a 3-day weekend at home with the family. So, but now, you know, like all good things, it must come to an end. So now I got to go back home, or not go back to the truck. Get settled in, and then get ready to pick up my load tomorrow morning.
All right, I got to apologize. You know, I met you at one of the Red Eye Breakfast. As soon as you had that laugh, I knew it was you. Nice to hear you out there again. I miss you. I'm not even sure I met you at the Red Eye Breakfast. That's a couple of them. Maybe more than a couple. All right, thanks, Ian. And there was one other person after Ian. I think it was a comment from K1MWI, but I'm not sure. The person after Ian, go ahead. All right, well, I'm not hearing anybody else. That is the bottom of the list. So, Ian, you're the lucky one. You are the tail dragger, the bottom of the barrel tonight. So I'll give you a call the second time around. With that, let's go back to Marlin. KK6 Echo Delta Echo Marlin in Reno, Nevada. You hanging around for the second time around, Marlin? Go ahead.
Kilo 6 Echo Delta Echo. Well, I'm here barely. I mentioned earlier on the red eye, I'm dealing with a problem on with my Microsoft Word, and I don't know what I did. I was doing the wrong thing, and I've got the visual on my screen. All I want is one page right in the middle with some blank space on either side. But now I've got one page from left to right covering the whole screen. I don't like it. I right in the middle of the red eye, I turned my computer off, my HP computer, my desktop, and went back on. Hopefully it will get rid of what I had. It did not. So that's my assignment for tonight, and hopefully it won't last too long. Kilo 6 Echo Delta Echo. Wish me luck.
Well, I do wish you luck, Marlon. you always say that you might be a general, but you're really a corporal. I think you know a lot more than you say you do. You can say, anybody can fix it, I'm sure you can. Well, it's nice to have you on the afternoon party. Thanks for hanging around. And good luck fixing your the word program. 5602 the afternoon party. And now we'll go to the next Clever Jerry again. 8680 Jerry. Did you get on the first round? I think I did. 80 Jerry, go ahead and take a turn for round number 2. No, maybe not. Not hearing Jerry. Let's see who else was on the list for tonight that answered. Not many. Let's try one more time for KT6YBV. Paul in Hacienda Heights. You with us, Paul? And next we go to 56 Charlie Delta Kilo David. You out there, CDK? Go ahead and take a turn round number 2.
Yeah, I'm here. I am studying a little bit tonight. I like to spend time studying foreign languages. It's fun with Echolink. I have used Echolink on my computer before, on the desktop. I have a Linux desktop, and I can install the software easily and troubleshoot it. It's not through a phone or an iPad, so powerful Linux desktop system. But I run Echolink on there, and sometimes I will connect to one of those -R conferences that comes off a repeater in Argentina or Brazil or Spain or various places, and just try and listen to people converse in their native language, because I study languages, but it's kind of pointless. And what I want to avoid is them seeing me show up and then try and call me and chat with me, because then I can't communicate back. I'm just a listener. Anyway, there's so many languages in the world. I'll probably spend the rest of my life studying languages, and I hope to someday have an HD and travel into some other countries and try and communicate ham radio with other languages, but not there yet. I'm a long ways from there. Anyway, having a nice evening here in spite of all the smoke in the air. Things pretty good here at the house, so thanks for calling me, Mike. This is W6 Charlie Delta Kilo.
All right. I had to turn my IRO back up quite a bit because on Echolink, I can barely hear you. GK, you know, Linda and I have been to a lot of places in the world, and they speak English almost everywhere. Almost. Don't they speak something close to it? We never had a problem with that. I didn't have any desire to learn
KE6TVT.
school in the first place. I tried taking Spanish in school, and I called the teacher a nasty name in Spanish, and then he kicked me out and gave me an F. I think that was my fault, but oh well. I think it was my fault. Of course it was my fault. All right, we'll go to K1MWI because he was there on the first round. And again, thank you, David. Okay, we out there still for round number 2? All right, not hearing Kim. The last one we had was Ian. KM6, BGV. You can hang around for round number 2, Ian. Go ahead.
Hello there. Yep, still driving on my way back. The only thing I forgot to add in my first broadcast was I put in my other radio. I have a TS-130S Kenwood radio that I bought off my dad. So I finally got that installed in my car. Got a 10-meter resonator antenna, put that on the car, and then found a way to get it all wired up and put together, and now it's in here. Just now I just got to hopefully find someone on 10 meters to talk to. But yeah, just kind of just chilling. tomorrow I'm going to be picking up a load in Redlands, and then I'm going to be picking up another one. So I'm going to be picking up in Aruba Valley, then I'm going to be delivering in Redlands, then picking up another load in Fontana, and then taking that all the way out to Kansas. So, yeah, nice, good long haul. But yeah, I guess I'm told I have a very unique laugh, so I guess that's a cool trait about me. So, yeah, just making my way through 138, heading south. Gonna be hitting the 15 here in a little bit, so there's a part of me hoping that the fires would have closed down the 15, so I can just be like, oh, I can't go to work. But I know I'm not trying to take the fire situation very too lightheartedly. I know it's a very serious situation. I do hope everyone affected by the fires is safe and in a better off place and better situation than what's going on. Anywho, so yeah, I guess I'll throw it back at the net. KM6 PGV.
Alright, Ian, if you're probably going to be out there for a while, I'll hang around just like I do for IKA when he's there. How long do you think you'll probably be on the radio for most of the night, I bet, right?
Some of the night. I'm probably going to be up listening, or if it's my turn, I'll talk. I'll probably be up till like maybe 12:30, something like that, because my work is in Hirupa Valley, and I'm just coming down to 138 right now, so yeah, I got a little bit of a ways to go, probably like 30 minutes till I get to where I'm going.
Alright, and after that party, like I said, is they need help our drivers, and you're one of the drivers tonight, so I'll hang around a little bit, and everybody else is welcome too to help their drivers stay awake and something to do besides paying attention to driving. So don't think about jumping the sleeper tab if it has one. Keep at least one eye open and one hand on the wheel. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close the net. That was round number 2. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around for the afternet party. And if you enjoyed the afternet and Red Eye Net and all the other nets that Keller has to offer, please go to KPRA at Keller Peak Repeater Association and contribute to your membership or donation so that it takes a little bit of money to keep this thing running. And with that, we'll go ahead and put the repeater back to open use and normal operation. And as you all know, if you're on the afternet party, there's nothing normal about it. And nothing normal about you either. So I'll hang around a little bit for Ian. This is KK6 UOC. Good night, everybody. Now, where are you driving? What kind of vehicle are you driving? Come on back. AM6, PTV, Ian. Still out there? If you are, go back to Booth and tell us what kind of vehicle you're driving.
Hey there, yeah, I wasn't paying attention there for a second. Had to the freeway. Just on the freeway. Yeah, chilling, driving, cruising, trying to hit people. KM6 TV, back to you.
Alrighty, I'll give you a call in a little while. Rest careful. KT60OC monitoring.
ULD, we have an open mic, or what's going on? EWX. We have an open mic, or what's going on? EWX.
5, time out. 5, time out. Clear.
Open mic or whatever, but KT60OC. Standing by.
Doing all right there? Is your mic giving you problems? KM60 EGV.
At DGV, when I'm on Echo Link, sometimes the mic, the button on the screen sticks, and it's just on the screen. There's really nothing I can do about it. I don't think. But I can see it that it's stuck, and tap on it a few times, and it goes away. But right now I'm back on IRLP. Normally I don't have a problem with IRLP, except we used to have a buzz or a hum, but I think it's working okay tonight.
What was that? Something going on with IRLP?
Sir Roger, I'm back on IRLP. I keep both things running usually, because sometimes nobody can hear me on one of the IRLP or Echo Link, and I switch back and forth. It works, but I'm so far away. I'm out here in Laughlin, Nevada, so I'd have to have a lot of power and a big monster beam to get to you guys. So I use Echo Link and IRLP.
okay, switch back and forth and just go with whatever's working.
TGV, Ian. You're still out there. What kind of vehicle are you driving?
Yeah, I'm still out here. I'm still driving down the 15, just cruising.
What are you driving? Are you driving a 18-wheeler? Are you driving a pickup truck? What are you driving?
Okay, I'm just driving my Ford Escape. Just my little four-wheeler. On my way to my 18-wheeler. Yeah. Cruising down.
Alright, we'll drive careful, and I'll be on monitor mode here, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.